Hey everyone, so this is my daily makeup routine. This is the final look. It's not very glamorous or anything like that, it's literally just what I'd wear on a day-to-day basis. Everything I brought from a drugstore apart from my naked palette, which I will talk about in the video. Bear with me because it's my first ever tutorial ever. Never done one before, so fingers crossed it all goes smoothly. And yeah, hope you like it. Bye! Take me into your loving. Hey guys, so this is my everyday makeup collection. This is me with no makeup on. How delightful. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Maybelline New York Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, which is a lightweight primer, which is only for adults, may I add. I put a little bit on my finger and then I just kind of rub it into my face. I do massage it into my face a little bit too much. I'm not really sure why I do that. Can I also just put out there that I'm not very good at makeup, and you can see I use the same Real Techniques brush for like everything. So, and if I do things in the wrong order, it's just my way of doing it, and by no means do you have to do this. So yeah, so that's me just rubbing that into my face, taking quite a long time. So then I'll use my Lasting Perfection Collection Foundation, which is SPF 20 and it's 16-hour wear. I use the shade 2, which is Ivory, and I've actually got like 4 bottles of this in my makeup bag just in case I ever run out. So I'll then use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend my makeup in. I used to just use a sponge, which was vile, which you actually see me use in a minute just to pat everything out. But that got so gross, and I didn't know how to wash it because, like I said, I don't really know how you put makeup on, apparently. So then I will get my disgusting sponge, as you can see, and just kind of pat everything away to make sure that it's even coverage, because like I said, I don't really know how to apply makeup, so with a brush I just kind of go with the flow. I don't really know what I'm doing, so just squish all that out. You can see how used it is, it's horrible, I need a new one. And then I go back in with the brush to blend and make sure that I don't have a really orange face. Then I will use my Natural Collection Pressed Powder in the shade Neutral because I've got quite fair skin. And again, I'll be using the same brush, which is what I'm saying, I'm awful at getting brushes, just to pop a little bit on my face to keep everything in place. I have ordered some NYX setting spray, so hopefully when that gets here I can apply that as well. So then I go in with my eyebrow pencil. Now this has actually run out so much, but it's by Rimmel and it's a brown colour. That's all I know because there is no writing left on the packaging whatsoever, and as you can see I've used it down to its last tiny legs. And it does have a brush on the top, which I think I'm going to show you now, yep, which you can then go over and just smooth it all out. My friend Layla actually does my eyebrows for me normally, so I am no expert, but I do want a little brow palette as well. I then go in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, which I got free with my Naked palette, and I use the shade Eden. They give you 4 separate shades you can try, and then you can order the actual one, and I use the shade Eden. I did use the shade Original, and that was so much better, but I ran out, and I thought, you know what, let's just use all of them. So now I'm going in with the Eden. I'm not going to buy any makeup products before Christmas, just in case, so that is why most of them are testers at the moment. Oh god, look at my, that's such a horrible angle. Sort your hair out again. And here comes the exciting bit. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked palette, and the first one I'm going to use is Half Baked, which I tried to show you here. I just get the bigger end of the brush, I don't know technical names, and pop a little bit, oh, got a bit close to the camera there. Pop a little bit on my eyes. I only got this a few weeks ago and I am still yet to experiment with all of it. If anyone, I'm going to watch more tutorials on it because it's such a gorgeous palette and it's so neutral that I wish I could use it more, because when I use it, not enough people notice. And I'm not very good at blending or anything like that, so this is just so amateur. I then go in with the shade Sin, which again I try and show you, and I just kind of apply this to the crease of my eye just to give it a little bit of a pink undertone. You can't really tell, my camera is so awful at picking up shades, but it just gives it a little bit of a darker crease, which I think makes my eye stand out more once I've applied mascara and makeup and everything else. So then I'm going to use my Collection Extreme 24-Hour Tip Eyeliner, which is basically a felt tip eyeliner, which I didn't know existed until my friend had one, and I have switched completely from liquid eyeliner to the felt tip eyeliner. It normally smudges a little bit, and when it dries up you have to get a new one. There's no way you can, it's just like a real felt tip really, there's no way you can keep trying to use it, so I am in dire need of a new one of those. Next, it's exciting, I've got my Subversion and Perversion Eye Kit from Urban Decay. So the Subversion is basically an eyelash primer. So you just pop this on before and you get white eyelashes, which I actually think looks pretty cool, but most people do not. I don't put it on my lower lashes just because I never really put any mascara on my lower lashes, just on the odd occasion. So then I go in with my Perversion mascara, which I find amazing. Today was kind of a bad day and I'm not sure why it was such a bad day, but it was a bad day and it didn't really look very right when I sorted it out. Went a bit clumpy. I think it was because I was a bit nervous, my hand was a bit shaky. Yeah. So as you can see, it does really extend your lashes, but compared to a normal day, this was not as good as normal, if that makes any sense. So because I decided I didn't like it that much, I decided to use my extra 3D lash by Rimmel, which I actually got from the clothes show live this year. This has got a really, really lovely brush. It's in the shade Extreme Black, by the way. It's got a really good brush and it separates all the clumps and gives a 3D look. So I decided to use a little bit on my lower lashes just to give that extra volume, if you like, to my lashes. As you can see, it doesn't make that much difference because the Perversion mascara by Urban Decay does it all, but it's just for kind of extra coverage. As long as you take the makeup off at the end of the day and you cleanse and moisturise and tone, you will be fine. So then I use my MUA Mosaic Blush in English Rose, which is a lovely name. I got this idea from Becca Rose, who is another YouTuber. I'll link her down below because she was amazing, and she is amazing, and she used this, and then I brought it and now I love it. So as you can see, I just put a little bit on my finger and rub it in. It doesn't do much for me really, but hey ho. I then use my No. 7 Instant Radiance Bronzing Highlighter, which I actually got as a free gift, so yeah. I just put a little bit on my cheekbones. Oh, look at that fish face. And then I go ahead and blend it and dab it in to my skin. I prefer using bronzer, and I'm going to try and use highlighters soon, but I just don't have any at the moment. And then the final step is my Revlon Colourburst Matte Balm in the shade Sultry, which is a really, really nice shade, and I actually got it because Kendall Jenner has one. And that's it! That's me all done. Just going to sort my hair out there so I don't look like a complete troll, and I've finished. I have got to just put these beautiful spectacles on because apparently I can't see. Oh, that was a nice face. And that's it. Everything is done. So thanks for watching, guys.